Have the heart. When we land in Ghana, you are going to listen to what Ghanaians are going to say. Take your things and go home. We are going to win and we'll qualify. Okay? So relax. Calm down. Let's do it.
Hi everyone, welcome to Famous or No. My name is Shaolin Dakasa Harris. I wasn't going to say anything about the Ghana Black Stars, but I thought about it and I decided to put my 2 cents in it. What's going on with the Ghana Black Stars? What's happening? The last AFCON, you guys didn't go past the group stage. You guys got eliminated. World Cup, same thing. We got eliminated. And now, 2023 AFCON is about to happen again. What's up? What's up? You guys can't play with our emotions like that, you know? We are the die-hard fans. You can't just play anyhow. When are we going to see the likes of Asamoah Gyan, Sulley Muntari, Kevin Prince Boateng, who else? Michael Essien, Stephen Appiah. Now we don't have anybody. Who do we have? Kudus? He's the only person. What's happening? Please. The fans are not happy. They're not happy with you guys. I'll put some series of videos together. You know what? Let's get into the video.
Listen, we all love to blame people. We all love to blame somebody else, right? But the problem for the Black Stars is completely bigger than the Black Stars. And it starts at the grassroots level. Ghana's not developing players. They're not helping young people. Okay, everyone has a dream to play at the national team, and these kids are not getting that chance. All right, that dream is being taken away from them because they're bringing foreigners to fix their problem. You cannot do that until you develop young players and give them a chance. Ask yourself this: when was the last time Ghana won any youth level on the men's side? Not much. But look at the Black Princesses. These girls are winning games. Why? They're willing to die for the shirt, right? They're given the opportunity to actually play, and that's why they continue to succeed. And all the countries that are doing this will continue to have the same problem. There's no passion. There's no love for the team. There's no love for the flag. That's exactly what's happening right now, right? And until they fix that top-down problem, they will never win anything. I didn't expect anything. I love the game, right? I love the country, so I continue to support them even though I'm not supposed to, right? None of you guys thought that they're going to win or they're going to actually win a championship here. It's not going to happen. We have a bigger problem than that. And until we actually start to fix those root problems from the grassroots level, Ghana will not win anything. Right? And you shouldn't be surprised. You shouldn't be mad. We should all stop being coaches and actually see the problem from beyond. Germany fixed this problem. All the top nations, they fixed that problem from developing youth players and giving those players a chance. And I guarantee that they're players way better than some of these players that are on the national team and even sitting on the bench. Give local players a chance. Give local kids an opportunity to prove themselves and see what happens in the national side. Let's go.
He was talking about the grassroots. Yes, develop players from the early stages, and yeah, and he tried that. I quite remember. There was a time he was in Ghana. He set up an organization. I think an academy called Anansi FC. Yeah, I think yes, Anansi FC, and he was developing talent. Yeah, but I don't know what happened. I guess because of the greediness of some individual. They killed the vision, you know, they killed the dream. And that's what he's talking about. I think it should be from the local talent. Everything should be from the grassroots.
So my quick take on the Ghana Black Stars, these players need to be held accountable. They need to show up and they need to show out on the field. I'm sorry, like the work rate is just not there. We can blame the coaches all you want, but the coaches can only do so much. But once you're out there on the field, the coaches can yell at you all he wants, and you still have to perform. You still gotta play. I mean, it's not easy for a coach to have a month with these players saying, well, I've selected them, have a 3 week or 2 weeks training camp. Have these players leave, their clubs in the middle of a season where you can't even get them a whole week in advance. Some of them just show up a couple of days before the tournaments actually start. So you can't blame the coaches in this circumstance, because these guys are playing in different clubs who play different styles and may not necessarily have the same kind of talent or the same guys working at the same rate next to them. So they need leaders on the team. I don't see any leader on the team. Look at Kudus. Kudus look like he wants to play. As good as he is, I mean, you're not going to say anything bad about him, but the only thing I think is that I think he needs to be more of a leader on the team. He needs to have more of a voice.
Yeah, Francis, that was a good take. Yeah, I like, so Francis is trying to say we shouldn't blame the coach as much, because he only gets the players like few days to the tournament, right? So it's not like he can do anything better. And also he wants some of the players to voice out their opinions or be mature and be the leaders on the field, like Jordan Ayew and Kudus and them, right? Yeah, to be leaders and talk to the other players. And when they are coming, they should bring the A game to the field.
My sentiments about the Black Stars is quite a tricky one, but I feel like they don't gel as a team, right? When the Black Stars is playing, you don't feel it's like it's a team. The fluidity is just very poor, and I don't know where that comes from, whether it's from the coach, whether it's from the players themselves who fail to bring what they know, to our style of play. I just don't feel the fluidity. I feel like it's the same thing. They know better, but when they come to the national team, they don't really, push themselves. So it's unfortunate, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, and he's right. You can see individually they have talent, but they can't gel together. They can't play together. I think this was causing the Black Stars. So yeah, that was a good one.
Black Stars problem has nothing to do with coaching. People are blaming the coaches. People are blaming the players. The problem has nothing to do with the coaching or the players. I mean, after all, since 2012 or 2016, how many coaches have we had? And it's the same result. Guess what? For me, the problem is the fact that we are not developing from the grassroots, right? Gone are the days where Liberty could bring out Munteri, ACN, and Jan, develop some of these players that will go out to be great. So when developing from grassroots, now you think that it's about calling foreign players or be a developer or money, all those things. That's not going to do anything. We should focus on developing from grassroots, and then the lack of it, we will not develop anything. Look at Senegal, look at Mali. Look at the players, they just got up and became who they are. More developer for so many years. So I think we have a long way to go. We have to go back to the grassroots. That's my point.
He said we need to go back to the grassroots. Yes, we need to develop some local players. And yeah.
Ghana Black Stars. Honestly, I think we have players, we don't have a team. Your players in a team. Compare the Ghana Black Stars to a team like Cape Verde. Cape Verde, players may know more, but they have a team. They play as a unit. So until say Black Stars, individual players, but can be together, up like a team. We are going nowhere. No, there's no teamwork, there's no cohesion, especially the defense. Just say, you don't get it. They are playing as if there's nothing at stake. Yeah, they're almost fans, some about no message, per diem, they will winning bonus $10,000, no more.
Okay, so this is what I think about the Black Stars. I don't think Obi or follow soccer thought Ghana was gonna win the African Cup of Nations this year. I think the expectations now is very, very low, and the problem it stems from the fact that we don't have a strong local league. I think a national team is strong when the local league is also strong. I was listening to Sadiq Adamson. He was just saying, say, Ghana League in Africa, in top 25, they are not part of it. So unless we decide we want to invest in our local league, we will never be able to compete. Where I agree with Kwame, say, gone are the days where you had players like Michael Essien, Stephen Appiah, Kodra Samoa. All these players in that came from the local league, the grassroots, and then they came to the Black Stars. So until we decide to say you be investing, I don't think there's any path to the glory days not the Black Stars and enjoy in so many years. So it's a bit complex. So offer GFA president GFA president, and he shouldn't even be there. The guy owns 5 local teams. Okay, so someone who has a direct conflict of interest, and how does this person even become the president of the GFA? And on top of that, he's a player agent. So no. The focus is not about developing the local players, but rather making sure the teams now own my players be about Black Star teams and no foreign clubs in our couple. So until we become very disciplined and decide to say we want to take another route, I don't think anything is going to be solved. So a bit sad and a little bit complex.
Listen to him. Spinning knowledge. Yeah. GFA. What's happening? GFA.
Yeah, Mushafo. Okay, this is what I think about the Black Stars of Ghana. To me, I feel like they say with their words that they're playing for the badge, but they don't play for the badge. Simply because I've seen Jordan play for Crystal Palace, Asemenyo play for Bournemouth, and the things that they do in their teams that they get paid from, when they come to Black Star, they don't do the same thing. Simply because Jordan can hold on to the ball when somebody's wide open, but he will not pass it to that person. But when it comes to Crystal Palace, he knows he has to make those passes. If not, the next game he's not going to get dressed. So in all, it comes down to coaches or the team favoring some players on this national team. So they're playing as if they're playing for the badge, but yet, to me, they don't play for the badge. They just come and show up and play for the national team, just for the sake of playing for the national team. That's what I think it is. If they win, great. If they don't win, I'm not going to lose, sleep on them for sure.
Jordan, you heard him, right? At Crystal Palace, you're doing an amazing job. When it comes to the national team, it's something else. You don't know, you hold on to the ball too much. You don't release the ball quickly. You just want to play fancy balls. But Crystal Palace, you're doing it there. So let it happen at the national team, okay?
This is my take on the Ghana Black Stars. I listen to the airwaves in Ghana. Nobody's talking anything good about the team. There's no hope in the country for the team to advance, even past the group stages. But as people have been chiming in, the grassroots needs to develop. They need to revamp that program. But I'm going to focus on whether their qualification hopes. They're not playing well, but I think we got Mozambique today. Once we got Mozambique wrapped up, we'll be able to advance past the group stages. And I hope that they will pick up speed. The team will gel as the tournament goes on. And then I don't foresee them winning it, but you never know. They can surprise us. So I'm hoping and praying for a surprise from the Ghana Black Stars, because there's no hope. But sometimes where there's no hope, that's where the glory is going to come from. Peace out.
When it comes to individually, we have players. When it comes to skills, we have it. When it comes to talent, we have it. But the main thing is people keep on saying it's not the coach. It is the coach. Coach be or honema or bar or players or more skillful. Coach be or bar or players or more fast. Coach be or bar or players or more finishing. Right now, as an African continent, and now African League, no more bono. Masa, why in the ball, why in the Jordan in your ball? There's two people I want to say one dreamer or your ball now, or the ball name mom. So at the moment, and the say Jordan in your ball, they have to make a run, they have to make a move, say the ball is coming to me or the next person. So they start making their move to go. But right now, Blaster, what did they say? Professionals. Obia person basket for Obia person show off. That's the problem right now. And so in that way, it comes to the coach. Because coach, and it's a want me trauma say, when this guy get the ball, we now ball you could say now. Now try man crofoni edna boss. No, you catch no year. Those days, you know, a long time. It's right now, Nunya ball now. It's who is getting the ball and who is going.
So do we have to blame the coach or the players? He said it all comes down to the coach. Do you agree with him? Please don't forget to subscribe to Famous Unknown. And also don't forget to leave a comment and also share the video. I'm your host, Shaolin Dekasa Harrises.